Hi everyone, Holly here with another tutorial for you. Today I'm going to show you how to replace a face on a photo or my favorite, famous paintings. I think this is a great technique for making some fun avatars. Now here's the disclaimer. I don't claim to be a Photoshop pro. I'm self-taught and just figure out how to get the effects I want with a lot of trial and error. I am currently using CS5, and CS5 has this awesome new tool called Content Aware. Basically, you can delete an area and Photoshop will fill it in with a light content. It's basically a shortcut for the cloning tool. So, okay, here we have our painting of Marie Antoinette, and here is my photo, one of the very few that doesn't make me want to barf. And I try to pick a photo of myself where my head is almost in the same position as hers. I'm going to drag my photo over. There we go. And I'm going to try to align my features, so I'm going to make this a bit transparent right now. And try to get my features to line up with hers. It doesn't have to be perfect. Close works. Okay, and I'm going to turn that feature off. And now we need to erase her face. So let's zoom in here a little bit. I'm going to use the Polygon Lasso tool. And I am going to go around her eyes. I'm leaving the eyebrows because my bangs cover mine in my photo. So I'm going to use hers instead. And now I'm going to hit delete. And your Content Aware fill comes up. Normal, 100% opacity, okay. Magic. Deselect that. And we'll do it for the rest of her features. It doesn't have to look perfect. We'll go in and spruce that up afterwards. That came out weird. Let's undo that. That's a bit better. And then we need to erase her nose and her mouth. Delete. And deselect. Okay, so it's a little weird looking right now, so we're going to use our cloning tool. And I'm always use soft round brush, 0% hardness on pretty much everything I do. So let's pick an area. It's our source, and then kind of smooth that out a bit. Here. And if you don't have the Content Aware feature, you can use the cloning tool in lieu of the Content Aware feature. And you just simply pick like areas around the features and go in and delete them or replace them with the cloning tool. Alright, so for the moment that looks pretty good. So let's turn back on my face, and I'm going to roughly cut it out. Fix the opacity here. I'll go in and erase it in a minute. It can be very rough. Control J to duplicate that. Turn that layer off. Alright. Now we are going to change the mode to multiply, and using our eraser, again soft round brush, we're going to go in and erase all the edges. Zoom in here. Oops, that's zooming out. Zoom in. On a Mac, if you hold down the Control and Option key and drag with your mouse, you can size your brush on the fly, and I love that feature. Let's get rid of the wrinkles. Nope, don't like how that looks. All right, zoom out a little bit. Okay, my features look pretty small there. So it's a little bit bigger. Okay. So a little bit of excess strays up there, get rid of. You can always turn your bottom layer off and see where my face is right now. There's very little of it left. I'm probably also going to desaturate it a little bit, just so it blends a little bit better. There we go. Now, zoom in, and if there's anything that's bugging you, you can go in and fix that at this point on the bottom layer. See the bridge of the nose here and how it's telegraphing? So go in there with the clone stamp, probably go smaller. Get rid of some of that. Let's see, is that me? Oh, that's on my layer, that's why it's not coming out. Let's do Control Z to get rid of that. Okay. Took the eraser. Can you hear my dog snuffling in the background? It's a beast. Alright. So, zooming out, that looks pretty good. You can, sorry, you can use the burn tool if you want. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Sometimes it looks good to just to hit it in places or bring out your own features. You can add more makeup using the burn tool. I've done this before. Make your eyeliner pop a little bit. You can bring a little more definition to your lips, your nose. There you go, that stands out better. So there you go, that's basically how you replace a face. If you wanted a smoother complexion, you can add a new layer using your eyedropper tool. Pick a skin tone. It's nearby. I'm going to turn off my features so I can see what I'm doing. And then you can paint with a small round brush, not draper brushes. There we go. Yeah, just the size of that. You can make this an overlay so you can just reduce the transparency, and that'll help smooth it out. Pop your features back on so you can see my skin tone's smoother now. You can add noise to the layer, and that'll give it some texture to the skin so it's not quite as smooth and it blends in better with your background. And because this is a print background, it has screening, so about 4.8 works. can see it gives it a softer look. And obviously it'd be a little neater painting it in than I was. So that's it. And here's some more examples for you. I've used Marie and I've cut her out, extracted her, and then I've added my own clothes back, dressed her up with a wig, added jewelry. You can see I did more makeup on my eyes there. Another one I did using the same picture, just dressing her up a different way, dressing me up a different way, I should say. And then if you bought my Anti-M kit, you will see that there were some blank-faced cards. I already did the hard part of cleaning up the face for you. And you can just put your own face on it. Again, you can see my face there. Boom, there it is. So I hope you find this technique useful and see you in the forums. Thanks.